This is the narrowboat build, and it's one of the most challenging builds we've done to date. So let's take you back to where it all began.
We go cruising?
Absolutely.
Let's do it, come on.
When we started this restoration 8 months ago, the aim was to always get this boat back on the canals where it belongs. But before we can do that, we've got a few more jobs to get complete. As we've been doing this build, there's a lot of things that we haven't completed, and now is the time to get them done. And it's all the silly little things, like hooks for your towels, and of course the finishing trims that go in our kitchen. So we get started with one for our towel that's going in our bathroom, and we also added 2 little hooks for robes, and inside our folding toilet, somewhere to put your toilet roll. We also got this mirror from Easy Bathrooms, and of course it is battery powered so that you're not going to drain the batteries on the boat. After that came the switches that control our lighting.
We have also hooked one of these up with a brand new sofa bed.
Wow!
Now it can sleep 4 people.
3.5. Trying to keep the theme in our boat nice, light and modern, we went with this lovely little grey sofa bed. So over daytime you can have a sit and watch TV like this, and of an evening you fold it out and you can have a little nap.
Another job on the list to get this boat in the water. We need to oil these so they are weatherproof.
We're using a clear Osmo oil, and we made sure we've used an external grade, so this is UV protected because otherwise they'll fade very quickly.
Another thing you need to cruise the cut is a board along walk thing. So basically when you get near a bank and you can't get across, you put your board across and you walk the plank. We got one, we've recycled one, and now we're going to stain one.
This is literally an old scaffold board that we've restored, and now we're coating it in the same oil we've got on our doors. You don't really need to stain these because they don't go anywhere, but at least it matches everything else. Back inside for some control. So you've seen this little screen, it controls and tells us all of the data on the electrical side, but now it's being installed onto our cupboard, as well as the doors that were only fixed in place last time. So now we've hinged it, and we're going to be installing some lovely little black handles to match the black windows we've got. You shouldn't need access to this cupboard very often because everything can be done from the control panel, but at least if you do, we have access. We've also put some door stops on. We already installed the flooring in the galley and living room, kitchen and living room. Now it's time to install the vinyl in the bathroom and the bedroom. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. To try and make our boat look as big and airy as possible, we're using the same vinyl all the way through. That way it gives you an illusion of space. And because we've used this 45-degree herringbone style, it also makes it look a little bit wider than it really is. The reason we went with vinyl is because this stuff is waterproof, or water resistant at least, so it should last a very long time, and it's quite easy to maintain. And if you do need to access the floor underneath, it's just a case of rolling it out of the way, picking up your floor, doing any work that you need to, and then you can put it back. Unlike real wood, it's a little bit more challenging to pick that stuff up. What we need to do now is not part of the BSS, but it is important, and that is an inspection hole to see into our bilge, and the bilge is the bit under the floor, so that bit. And we do that using this little tool that we borrowed from Joe at JK Electrical. Well, we didn't borrow it, we made him do it.
Another important step to getting this boat in the water is doing a full structural survey. Now, we've got Nick back. Some of you may remember Nick in our previous video. He done a whole survey, which come out pretty good. But he's back now. What are you back for now, Nick?
Just doing the interior of the craft to make an inventory for the insurance company.
And also,
give you a valuation.
What we've all been waiting for, but we're not going to let you know until the end of this video.